We were supposed to have another kind of a show. We were having a rap group here today, rapping for Jesus, but they didn't have enough money to make it here, so we had to do something else.
She sat in the corner with me every Sunday. She would kneel for the priest. I would wait till everyone leave. Then I'd get down and smell her seed. 12 years old, never thought nothing of her till she told me she had finally started her flow. I was like, whoa, I didn't know bleeding could be so sensual, bro. I started making some sexual jokes. Yeah, let's get down to business. She wanted some kids quick, and I noticed that she was developing big tits. Nice day, isn't it? Are you looking forward to the next church picnic? You're just a little bit old for my taste, but I guess preschool age is a bit optimistic. She wanted my seed, and I really wanted to see what she looked like with lipstick. So I took the Rohypnol, mixed it with bleach, straightened her gravy and biscuit. And I know that you're gagged, and you can't talk now, so you can just do all the listening. This isn't rape, this is great. You sit there and let me just give you this jizzing, but I just wasn't ready. There was nothing but blanks in the tank, so I grabbed a machete, turned her into spaghetti. Rest in peace, Betty. And I thought to myself as I stood there covered in tears, man, this sounds like some shit I'll probably be lying about in a couple of years.
Go with Jesus. You're just a baby. My name's Matt. Shut the hell up. Listen to me, Matt. You're just a beta bell. But don't hate yourself for it. Beta bell. If you truly believe in Jesus, truly believe in God, take the blame yourself, Matt. Maybe you should get a job. Stop being mad at that woman. It's all your fault. Beta bell. Are you close to your father?
Not really.
Does he even return your call?
I didn't.
How is it her fault your dick don't work? You're so weak. Now she's addicted to the sweet taste of African-American meat. Matt, you've been exposed. Both of your kids are really tight roads. Beta bell. What kind of a grown adult sitting around home and doing nothing but picking up boulders, putting pictures of children in folders?
I didn't do anything.
Stop lying, idiot. I'm in the zone. What kind of man can't even control the type of dick that she stick in her hole? Jesse Peterson, about 70 years old, and I still break in your home to feed her the bone. Baby, you are something else. Matt, your woman is amazing. But you gotta go.
Oh my God,
if you truly believe in Jesus, truly believe in God, get a hold of this gun, put it to your head, deliver yourself to the Lord. You fat bitch. Get out of here, motherfucker. With Jesus. With Jesus. Are you gonna shoot me? With Jesus. With Jesus. Go with Jesus. Go with Jesus. Matt, you're just a beta male. He's a liar, an apparent liar, and a sociopath. You gotta doubt everything that he says. With Jesus, he is a lie. Take it from me. He who sins is of the devil. You gotta be right with Jesus and be honest. Beta. Let it go, Matt. Beta. Let it go, Matt. Beta. Let it go, Matt. Beta. Beta. Returning the children to the fathers and the fathers to the children. Go with Jesus. Thus said the Lord, not thus says Jesse. With Jesus. That's so amazing. God bless you, all right?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Kill yourself. The fuck. Please kill yourself. The fuck. You should really kill yourselves. The fuck. Please kill yourself. The fuck. You should really poo-poo penis and vagina. Women with dicks and weak men with vaginas. So fucking delicate like mommy's fine china. If you have complaints, please wait your turn and line up. I got a message for these little fags trying to be a mama's boy and a teacher's pet, pimple face, ass wipe, looking like they just had a gynecologist stick 5 fingers in your ass, no lube. So what you gonna do? If you're number 1, shove it up your ass and make it number 2.
Oh.
Ladies getting mad in the comments, and I'm hearing it. You'd think it was a typo with these red lines and periods. Haha, no comma. Bitches with their self-esteem, get out of the sauna. My shit lies in the sewers, closing the hatch. I only joke about diseases, a reference that only you can catch.
Oh my god.
And if you think you're fucking grown up, keep breathing heavy with your keyboard and fedora. Hands around your dick with a kung fu grip, stroke it back and forth to My Little Pony clips, bitch. Go outside and ride a bike or something, and get laughed at by kids to remind you that you were nothing. And then get hit by every car or truck that ever passes.
Your life flashes before your eyes.
Oh wait, it's your Google glasses. Never mind, faggot. Just pick your ass up and take you to the closest sign, faggot. I'm not done yet. You get up and you go home. Sit at your computer and open up Google Chrome, and then look at tutorials on how to hang yourself at home. And then you can hang yourself.
Is that the end of the story?
No, son. Kill yourself. The fuck? Please, please kill yourself. The fuck? You should really kill yourselves. The fuck? Please, please kill yourself. The fuck? You should really kill yourself.
I got a little bit of that anal cream for your asshole.
What's for breakfast, Dad? Dad, what?
I don't know if this is accurate because I don't know the terminology of like anime shit, but you are a self-professed, what is it, lolicon fan?
Yes.
Does that mean what does that mean?
It means that I am a huge fan of illustrations of little girls getting fucked.
Oh. Now,
Every now and then you come across someone online whose palate is a little more refined than the average guy. Like, did you bro see? He's a prince of pederasty, a rap god, anime fancier, a connoisseur of cunning, and he's making money off an audience of retards and half-breeds who can eat lead for all I care. Anime was a mistake and I'm the eraser, God savior, I can't explain it. No taste these guys, no tits, no hips, no ass, damn fine they say. I swear that shit is fucking gayer than prison rape. But at least the gays had the decency to say, I don't know, fuck men their own age. 2D, not big, disgusting's what they say. And while it's just a drawing on a page, the thing that makes it come is that she's underage. What about violent video games? They don't make you violent. Nice try, guy, but you wanted to fuck kids before you strike upon this shit, so I do not buy it. It's an outlet for my urges. Tell me, when do we start the purge? Cause pedophags are a bunch of retarded spurgs and a scourge upon this earth. You're a Philistine who runs on fields. You're a pedophile who should be killed, or at least return to the hills. This ain't Kansas, faggot, so click your heels. I'm a big fan of jerking my cock to illustrations of little girls getting fucked. I'm a big fan of jerking my cock to illustrations of little girls getting fucked. Dick, understand this, I can't quit. I'm up to my dick in makeup, tits, and flat-chested kids. I'm on the front lines of this shit. So call me sick, it never help you sleep, but I will fight for this. And when they call me creep, I will remind them that they're all next in the crosshair, and their loss here will mean a loss everywhere. It starts with no more Boku, no Pico freaks on the streets, and jokes about minorities until it affects everything and everybody. I'm sorry, I can't stand idly by while they take away my life. I will fight for pedo rights till I die. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Is he mentally compromised? Sean, it's time. Cut his line, delete everything, and set it all on fire. There's nothing inherently wrong with imagining a toddler sliding up and down your dong, as long as it's not really there. It's all in my mind and I'm in the clear. Your mind is fucked up. Now my ears need a good scrub after listening to you flap your tongue about how you like your pussy young. I'm sorry, a cunny is not honey and you're not a bee. Actually, you're a plague on society, and were it up to me, you'd be the first to see a noose swing from a tree. Did you stop? I'm a big fan of jerking my cock to illustrations of little girls getting fucked. I'm a big fan of jerking my cock to illustrations of little girls getting fucked. I'm a big fan of jerking my cock to illustrations of little girls getting fucked. I'm a big fan of jerking
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the show. It's been a while, I have to say. It's been a while. I've been a very how you say, busy fox, and been with a few situations of my channel. Many of whom may excuse me. So tired from all the having fun on Christmas. For some of you who may know, and others, there's been a few reasons I've been offline. Some of it has to do with getting my channel flagged, but we're not here talking about that tonight. I'll talk about that pretty damn soon. Trust me, the wait is for a good reason. We got a good audience going. I hope you guys are enjoying the festivities tonight, and I hope you guys are also enjoying the new microphone I got. It's a HyperX Quadcast. Surprising gift I got from a relative who apparently is very aware of my pedo hunting career on YouTube and wants to pitch in some dollars for a new microphone I wasn't expecting. I hope you guys enjoy it. And a few people, I gotta say, this is some interesting shit tonight. And tonight we're talking about a pedophile and a debate of a pedophile versus a loli. This is going to be an interesting night. I'm going to say it. And I'm going to start talking to some people. Hello there, Damien Skyfire, Paradox, GC, Umbreon, Vash, Brandon, Mediker Fembot. How you doing, Vermillion? Hello there, Vermillion. Athena, how you doing, Athena? Fluffball, how you doing, Fluffball? Hello there, Gage and Jennifer Vanilla, Chelsea, and a few others. I'm sorry if I don't mention your name. There's a lot of people already joining in to watch the show. I would also like to hear your guys' opinion on the quality of the microphone, if possible. I'm just trying to really test this stuff. I haven't really messed with the noise reduction or the noise gate from my old microphone, so I'm not exactly sure if it's showing the honest quality of what this microphone can do. It's really amazing, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I gotta say, the Paradox says, I gotta say that microphone is amazing. Yes, indeed. Quite expensive. So I gotta say, not just family members, but a bunch of people are like, I heard about the fox hunting them pedos, and we gotta pitch in to give him some good equipment. Gotta really beef up that radio quality. Anyway, it's time for a debate. A loli versus a pedofish. Now, how did this happen? I don't know. Typically, I don't like talking about the same person over and over again. But, sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes there's just certain fights that you have to just revisit. Certain battlefields that need to be returned just to show how insane they are. And yes, AP, or Adonis Paul, yes, we have some blood sports tonight. Now, if you thought that my streams would be originally more restrictive, this is going to be total blood sports, so don't worry about that. The blood and the guts and the fucking clumps of hair will be flying tonight. There will be lots of blood. Oh, you tagged me on some Twitter, Mediker Fembot? I'll don't worry, I'll look into that myself. Just I need to set up the stage for the show. So Stetson is not happy against a certain women, a certain women have been disagreeing with him. So he demanded that another debate will be held on my show. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing tonight. It's going to be bad. Anyway, hello there, Vash. If you by all means, finally let them in.
All right, I'll go ahead and bring in this corner is Vermillion the Loli.
Hello there, Vermillion.
Oh, hello. Sorry about that.
And in our next corner, you know him. You love him. Well, you don't really love him. I mean, nobody really loves him, and he's not really
I
allowed
love to pick on him.
inside of like about 100 yards from a school. But it's the fish bitch. Stetson.
Hello.
All right. Now, as you guys know the rules, there aren't any fucking rules in this debate. I mean, Cass can probably tell me if there are, but I wasn't informed that there were. So fuck the rules.
Well, the
You guys,
only rules that I really have is to actually allow the other person to talk. So
Yeah.
I don't want little Tonka saws screaming at each other. I don't want dongas. I want an actual fight.
wait. Did
Uh-oh,
just
Stinky.
already?
Yeah, he swam away.
He already
Let's try
swam.
back.
He already swam away.
Well, he was sitting in the general chat, not saying anything for like half an hour.
Wow. Oh wow. Wow. Well, this just turned for this just turned in interesting. The fish just swam. The fish swam away. All right. Well, fuck.
He's still online, so just spam the hell out of him.
Yeah, or someone can call him or something.
Get back in your take. Oh, there's the spare.
If he does come back,
On the chance he doesn't, what would you guys like to talk about, or are we just gonna kill this as soon as it started?
I can talk about how. Oh, there he is.
Oh.
Okay, let's
Oh, is he
bring
there?
him back in.
Oh,
here.
there he is.
There we go.
There we go. Can you fix your echo, by the way?
Oh, we've been over this.
I know, but it's a little autistic. It's going to tickle my autism in the wrong way if I keep hearing this. I really hate echoes. Anyway.
Hey, Stetson, fix your echo. Or just swim away.
Again.
He fucking left again. Well, this is already turned into a shit show.
The Curb Your Enthusiasm theme.
Wow. Just wow. This has already turned into a shit show.
Oh, Jesus. This is funny.
So I get the prize already?
Apparently, you're gonna get the prize. You might get the prize without even having to without having to work for it.
At least fucking Scooby would at least fucking say 2 sentences before he'd leave.
Wow.
Bring me Romanos.
Yeah.
I crave pedophile blood.
Oh, there he is again. Okay, let's drag him back.
Let's try this again. Number 3. Is it lucky?
Hello there, Stetson. Can you hear us?
Hey, Stetson.
RM can't. I'm not even gonna fucking try.
Can you hear us? 50?
Shindo. I'm just gonna call you Shin because that's the only thing I remember.
I swear I've just heard him. What was that? If I can raise his audio levels a little bit. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay, you Verm.
We can hear.
Go at each other. You start, Verm.
I'm here. I didn't have anything super specific in mind. I just wanted, the same thing we've been talking about. You've been telling me the truth is that pedophilia doesn't exist, children don't exist, age don't exist. I want your proof. I want you to actually come up with a solid argument and provide evidence that that's the truth. Can you do that?
Okay, Stetson, are you going to respond?
He's doing that thing.
You gonna just eat crayons until somebody's gonna fucking type into your Twitters and tell you what to say? Like
you know how they say the brightest. You're not exactly the brightest crayon in the box. Maybe if you eat more of those pink ones, you'll be a little more fluorescent, a little bit smarter.
All right, Stetson, are you just going to have a counter argument, or are you just going to waste our time?
I didn't even hear what she said.
Oh, here I go again. Okay, can you hear me?
Not really, but okay.
Do you have me muted or turned down?
No.
Okay. He can hear you clearly.
Well, if you can't hear me that well, you could probably go into settings and turn me up, unless it's fixed now.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. So what I had said is I didn't have any super specific topic planned in mind unless you have something you want to bring up. I essentially just want to rehash what we've been rehashing with your argument that children aren't real, rape isn't real, pedophilia isn't real. You've been saying you have the truth. You've been saying that over and over again. I want you to actually come up with some evidence and a solid argument as to why that's the truth, because until then I'm going to believe otherwise. So can you do that?
Every time I provide evidence, you don't believe anyway. So
Because you don't actually show any sources, repeat things coming out of your own mouth. I've actually taken the time to link you to things and linking you to sources, and you've just sat there and called their fake news. I doubt you've even taken the chance to read them. You've probably just looked at it and gone, nope, don't want to read it.
Because I know where the sources come from, and they're fake news.
Okay, my question is, if you look it up, the APA has something like 180,000 contributors, and those range from like students who are practicing psychology to people in the field doing their own research to like collecting research from practicing psychologists and their patients who have agreed to do so. Are you really going to sit here and tell me that you believe all 180,000 of those people and organizations are conservative?
Yep. Like the NRA.
The NRA is a completely different topic, and not everyone in the NRA is even
the same.
There's plenty of people who support the Second Amendment that are liberal.
That's not true.
I mean, it's true. It's a typically conservative argument, but there's people from both the left and right who agree on Second Amendment rights.
I doubt that.
I mean, you could look it up if you don't believe me.
Yeah, I already know.
But again, that's not the conversation we're having. I think you're seriously insane if you're going to sit here and tell me that 1,000 different sources that come from researchers all over the planet from political backgrounds that you most likely don't even know of are all conservative. Because this isn't even just regarding pedophilia, they cover multiple topics. They cover mental illness in general. The entire DSM, paraphilia is just a small subsection.
What's your point?
My point is you keep calling these organizations and groups conservatives, and yet you've proven no point that they are other than you pointing and saying, no, you're conservative because you don't agree with me that pedophilia is not a thing.
No, you're conservative because you keep ignoring reality.
No, I'm not ignoring reality. You've just been telling me things and providing absolutely no sources. You've provided nothing other than what you've said. All I'm asking is some sort of like paper, journal, book from like an actually published peer-reviewed source. Because like I said, I'm willing to look into things if they've been properly reviewed. I have seen studies and been linked to studies that talk otherwise about, hey, maybe pedophilia is a sexuality. And I have read them. The only thing is the ones I've been linked to are typically pretty easily debunked by what's already standing in research. So, do you have anything, or?
What?
What I said was I am completely willing to look into papers and research organizations who say different opinions about pedophilia. I like if it's from an actual peer-reviewed source that has been published in some like form of scientific or medical journal, I'm 100% willing to read it. I've had other people in YouTube comments link me to those things. The thing is, the studies I've been linked to have been debunked either by counter papers or by research we already have available.
Conservative.
What was that?
What?
What did you just
all
say?
I heard you say was call me a conservative for the millionth time. You're not talking about what I'm bringing up.
Okay, can I ask this question real quick?
I don't
What do
understand
you
what you're
exactly
saying,
define
though.
as a conservative?
What?
No, really, Stetson. I would like an answer. What do you actually define as a conservative?
A person who's closed-minded, who believes in conservative.
Well, that sounds quite close-minded to assume that that's what conservatism is.
If you want to break down the actual definition conservative, it's merely an ideology that upholds traditional values. And if you want to break it down even more, conservatism and republicanism promotes smaller government.
Which doesn't work out.
Okay, so you want law to be abolished and you don't want there to be laws against like pedophilia and whatnot, yet you say big government doesn't work. Well, you realize that
just wasting taxpayer dollars anyway. So
you realize the people who put this in place is the government, right? The government passes laws and then those laws go on to law enforcement agencies.
That's my point.
No, it's not. These laws have been passed by both liberals and conservative parties.
That's conservative.
No, you realize when a law is passed. When a law is passed, it has to go through multiple steps in multiple different courts, which means it's reviewed by both Republican and Democratic parties, and they have one big vote on, okay, is this something we pass or not? It's like with amendments, everyone has to vote on it. It's not just one party saying, okay, we're going to pass this because we want it to pass.
You have no idea how the government...
No, I do. It's like when you were trying to tell me about the impeachment earlier. It isn't as simple as, okay, the House of Representatives voted that he's being impeached. Okay, that has the title of an... No, I know, I'm not disagreeing with you, but you were saying he's done and like we've taken him down when that's not the case. He's still sitting as president. He's not removed from office. He can run for earlier election.
As in future tense, not present tense, in future tense. So never still can impeach, whatever process there is, he still can impeach.
Oh yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that. He's impeached. I'm just saying, in reality, it has no actual effect on him until it gets passed on to the Senate.
Yeah, because he's delusional.
It's not delusional. It's just that's the way our law works. For someone to actually be removed from office and have the inability to run for re-election, it has to be passed through both the House of Representatives and conservatives. I mean, I'm sorry I passed public policy and played detention and got an A, but...
What's your point?
My point is you're saying I don't understand law when no, in the classes that go over it, I've actually paid attention.
Yeah, they can lie. You know that, right?
How is it? My teacher was liberal. She didn't even agree with me. She thought I had good points. She didn't agree with me, however. She merely said, okay, you provide evidence, you back your shit up with facts, you're pretty good when it comes to speaking in debates, and therefore I'm going to give you a good grade.
Right, but they're trained to do that. That's their job.
I mean, no, if you want to look into it, most people accounting have said that there's a quite heavy lean in professors and even general teachers tending to lean liberal.
Right, exactly. Well, your teacher wasn't...
No, my teacher identified as liberal. It's just there's teachers out there who will give you a bad grade because you want to disagree with them. She wasn't one of them, however, because unsurprisingly, actually fair teachers will give good grades regardless of whether you're conservative, liberal, centrist, whatever. It's just a matter of, okay, what you're telling me needs to be backed up with facts. You need to present it in a proper, like, professional manner and not just say things with zero evidence.
So can I just say real quick to the audience is, yes, I know this guy needs to put his headphones on. I've been telling him that like 20 fucking times.
Yeah, we're sorry about that.
Before the stream actually started. Yeah, he won't listen to any of us on that front, so my bad. Anyway, go ahead.
He thinks, just to clarify a little bit more, he thinks that there is no echo and that it's all on our side because
I can hear an echo from you right now.
Sorry, what was that?
That's probably because, again, you don't have headphones plugged in.
Sorry, well, like, when you don't have headphones plugged in, all it does is it echoes. That's the problem, is it echoes when you don't have headphones.
I'm not hearing an echo off of anyone but you.
Yeah.
I hear an echo of someone else in there.
No, it's not. I can literally see your icon flaring up every time someone else talks. The echo is coming from you. The stream can see it. The audience can see it. Like, stop it. I'm not lying.
No, whenever we talk, your mic lights up at the same time. That's showing that the reverb's coming off.
All you have to do if you can't get headphones is just mute yourself, and then when you want to respond, you simply unmute and talk. It's not that hard. It's really not.
It's really not.
For you to say.
For me to say, apparently
No,
it's
I've
super
I've
hard.
done it. I've
It's-
done it when I've been out without headphones. If you're
It's-
on mobile, there should be a microphone icon on the bottom of the screen, and if you click it, a slash will go through it, and that means you're muted. If you unclick it, the slash will go away, and that means you're unmuted. It's really that simple.
Everybody be sure to take a shot for any time that Umbreon increases his count.
Umbreon what?
Apparently, it's hard to perform a basic human
Oh,
function.
I see what Umbreon's doing. Thank you.
Umbreon's doing God's work in the fucking chat.
Yes.
Anyway, the point of the argument. Oh,
God damn it! Not
he
again.
Just left again. Oh fuck. Here we go.
Okay, time to add him again.
Yeah.
Spam him big time.
It's gonna be one of those nights.
I'm sorry, Cat.
Yeah.
What I get for doing favors.
Yeah,
Oh well.
How's everybody's Christmas? Press 4 in the chat if everybody had a nice Christmas day, had some good food and everything.
Yeah, I hope.
Know,
Yeah.
If you didn't, I'm sorry.
Tell us
but-
your details about your Christmas. Hell, and in fact, since I highly doubt this stream is going to be entirely a debate stream, I might as well turn it to a sort of semi. We're going to celebrate 300 subscribers because this channel recently got 300. So I gotta say, it's nice to know I have so many people supporting me in the last few months. Honestly, it's kind of insane. So if you guys want to do a sort of Q&A a little bit later, well, kinda. I'll just respond with all kinds of different questions about different subjects or anything, and I'll try to respond unless it's a super personal question. Then obviously I'm not gonna fucking respond.
Yo, Cass, what's your PP size?
My PP size?
Can I see your butthole surprise? Josh showed me his.
It'll be too much for you.
What the fuck?
What's the
Apparently,
fourth?
quite a few people had a very Merry Christmas. That's awesome.
Ah, nice.
Irate.
Oh, he's in general chat if y'all want to pull him.
Oh, I'm about to.
Okay, go.
There we go.
There we go.
Hello.
Yeah, Irate saying that he had one. Well, I'm sorry, Irate. I'll be sure to donate to your next stream. Help you out a little bit as a Christmas present.
But I had a great night.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and continue this.
I forgot what page I was even on. Oh yes, teachers and conservatism and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
One last thing, Umbreon. Could you also every time that this thing fish runs, do you think forward? Okay, go ahead.
All right, awesome. So what I was trying to say is teachers who are actually doing their jobs correctly, their job is to be impartial. So what they're looking for is fact-based evidence and whatnot when you're expected to write a research paper. They're not looking for your actual political opinion. I had a very, very, very liberal teacher when what is happening?
Somebody decided to server mute him, so the
Oh, sorry.
stops. Just go ahead and say.
Okay. Sorry, I saw shit move.
Yeah, I server muted the.
But yeah, my journalism class was hell because I didn't even consider myself right wing at this point. I just considered myself libertarian, and she made it very clear that she was completely opposite. She wanted Hillary for president. She was completely on board with that. She identified herself as a feminist. She identified herself as liberal, which I have no issue with. It's just she. Oh well, there we fucking go again.
Oh, nice.
All right, number one.
Boy, we're having
three technically.
the night.
Anyway, I'm just gonna go.
That's like 4 or 5.
Someone go on WikiHow and look up
is.
how to keep your fish in his tank.
Anyway, well, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm just gonna go and read the chat and respond to some stuff because I know people were talking. Bit from laughter to because could I convince you to self-harm, sir? I think that was a response to that's amazing. We down Kaz. I assume that means you're down for the whole Q&A thing and whatnot. That's completely fine. We'll do that a bit later, more or less, if Setson doesn't arrive, and I'll hash it out. Adamite says, Kaz, what do you get for Christmas? Well, a few things. Mostly this microphone right here you're listening to. I hope you guys enjoyed the new microphone. It was really good. I wasn't expecting the Christmas present, but I got it, so here you go.
Yeah. Sorry to derail for a minute. Does that thing change LED colors? Because it looks sick as fuck.
Well, it's just red. It's not.
Either way, that looks pretty fucking sick.
Okay.
Anyways,
It is awesome looking.
I'll test it further later.
are you good with me speaking, Cass, or did you want to answer anything else? Okay.
Well, actually, no, there's a question. Sorry, I had to interrupt.
Okay.
Mr.
No, that's
Medicare
fine.
Fembot wants to know why you're a loli.
I thought that was real Medicare for a minute. I was about to be like, bro.
Nah, Medicare Fembot wants to know why you're a loli.
Why am I a loli?
Show the class. Show the class why.
Oh god. Well, you see, I just watched a little too much anime and it rubbed off on me. Also, it's really good to beat pedophiles with, so I guess that's a plus.
But,
That's amazing.
What I was in the middle of saying is I had a teacher who very clearly disagreed with me. Her Twitter's still around, and if you look on her Twitter, it's very clear she's liberal. She made it known to the class she was voting Hillary. She made it known to the class she was voting liberal. And she throughout the semester continually disagreed with me. We got little spats and stuff. But I will give her that she was professional and she gave me good grades because, again, I backed things with evidence and actually researched what I was talking about. And that's the thing, is people who are properly liberal and, like, not just dogmatic people who want to yell at each other can look past someone's political opinion and realize, okay, maybe their political affiliation doesn't have to do with every subject we talk about. You can't seem to get over that and just want to yell conservative at everyone like you're a child in kindergarten. It's like that meme that says, everyone I don't like is Hitler, a children's guide to arguing. That's exactly what you sit there and do for every debate.
What's your response to that, Fish Boy?
Are you done?
I mean, yes, I'm done on that.
We're waiting your response.
Fish.
Okay, so there's absolutely no response.
No response at all. Apparently he can't formulate an opinion outside of "Don't call me fish."
Yeah, don't call me fish. What's wrong with that?
I don't know. Can you explain why you tried to sexually assault a woman in the fucking bathroom?
Why you tell me why you're such a racist? You don't answer the question first.
I'm sorry, Cass. I was using this voice. I kind of deserved it when it happened.
Oh, I scared him away again.
Nah, you just made him aroused. Now he's gonna jack off to his fucking tiny little fish swing.
I hope Daniel's watching this stream. He'll probably. Oh, Daniel, this one's for you.
I love wearing my little cheerleader costume. Ooh woo.
Oh no! Why?
Oh god, you're gonna get him out.
I'm about to end up in one of the fucking Romanos files.
I can't believe that's all it took this time. I just asked him what he tried to do to a fucking woman in a bathroom that he got called out by the cops for. This is what happens. Oh, he's back. He's back. There we go.
Hello?
Okay, Mr. Fishy Yo-Yo. Why do you keep leaving?
I keep telling you it's on your end. It's cutting me out.
I mean,
Yeah, right.
So it's all on our
you're
end.
leaving for everyone. I doubt a glitch like that would be affecting, what, 5 people? Typically, if someone's saying, hey, all 5 of us are having an issue, and it's only you saying, no, I'm not having the... You're having the issue.
No, don't No, really, I would be curious because certain people were looking into you, and apparently you tried to sexually assault a woman in a woman's bathroom, and you got pulled out by a bunch of chicks, and the cops had to throw you in a car. Can you explain to what happened there?
Nothing happens. It's all fake news. See, this is what I'm talking about.
It was all fake news, really now.
I mean, I'm sure if you have his info, you could actually find a police report on the matter if it was properly filed.
Yeah, assuming so.
It never happened, so...
I mean, you don't...
Slandering is illegal.
Really now?
What's illegal?
Slandering people
like calling people terrorists with no evidence. And
I mean, you call people terrorists, you call people conservatives, you say they're heartless, you say this and that. You never provide evidence, ever.
Called me racist. And
I mean, my boyfriend's in the chat. Would you like to ask him if I'm heartless? Oh, what's that about not being loved? I think my boyfriend may say some things otherwise.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Well, I guess we can bring him on if he wants to hit the waiting room to prove
who am I?
It's fake news.
Let me ask him.
Yeah, no, really though. That's great. That might.
Well, again, this is the gentleman who said I was eating Christmas when I posted a photo in the general room that literally had my cousin's head in the corner of it.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason that the rest of the family wasn't in the room was they decided to go eat in the great room, and me and my cousins ate in the smaller room and hung out.
Stetson, have you ever tried a medication called cyanide?
Have you ever tried to get people name right?
Okay, what is your name?
On Shin Egg.
On shit eggs. Okay.
Yes.
Now, I'm just gonna say, Stetson, I think it's funny this kind
Get
of
my name
predicament you
right.
put yourself in. That's your name, boyo.
It's girl, not boyo, you idiot. Aish.
Maybe you should put a little
pass as a girl.
bit of energy into passing, though.
Just because your dick's the size of a centimeter, it can basically be confused for a human thumbtack. Doesn't make you a girl.
I mean, you haven't showed a single person in this call respect. It's a two-way street. You kind of have to earn it.
Do the right thing.
Then you do the right thing since you are on your own moral fucking high horse. Can you stop yelling, please? This is a civil debate.
The fish
No,
is
it's not. You
angry.
call me fish, and you call me
fish
on my
is
I haven't
angry.
called you that.
Oh
That's
my
been
God.
Cass. You can
Yeah,
take
I'm
that up
calling
with
you a
Cass.
fish.
Doesn't matter. He's
What you
on
gonna do
this
about
thing.
that,
I'm taking over all
bitch?
you. Didn't stop him.
You know foxes eat fishes, right? Foxes hunt the fishes down.
I'm not a
Well,
fox. I'm not a fish. I'm a human being.
Cass, apparently we're not animals, even though humans are of the kingdom Mammalia.
Good point.
Oh fuck.
I mean, technically we're human. We're of the kingdom Mammalia.
The point is that is scientific fact that humans are animals.
That's not true. We're human beings, not animals.
Okay, but what are we? Do we have hair?
A lot of things have hair.
Okay, do we give birth and do we lay eggs?
No, I got it right here. Mammals are vertebrate animals consisting of the class Mammalia and characterized by the presence of mammary glands, which in female produce milk. Okay, humans have that. A neurocortex, we have that. Fur or hair, we have hair, and 3 middle ear bones. We classify as mammals, which are technically animals. Then you said we weren't animals.
Yeah, we're mammals and we're human beings, we're not animals.
I mean, mammals are animals.
Yep.
No, not human
I
beings.
mean, we evolved not to walk on 4 legs, but
Well, as of right now, we're human beings, but I'm talking about millions of years ago. Now,
Once again, have you ever tried the medication of cyanide?
again, have you ever tried to show respect to people?
Yes.
Have you?
I'm actually pretty respectful to quite a few people.
No, you're not. You haven't respected me
Not for
once.
somebody like you who likes
See,
to.
there you go.
follow the
You
kids.
just proved my point. See, so you just admitted yourself guilty.
Oh yeah.
Can't show no respect to me. Didn't show respect to anybody else. And as soon as I go up yelling, oh, you want to get on me about it.
I don't respect somebody that gets arrested
Exactly. That's your
for
problem.
being
You don't
inside of the
respect me. So
women's
fix
bathroom.
yourself and respect people then. Problem solved. Next question.
Yeah, you were in the women's bathroom and got arrested.
Yeah, that's all fake news.
Who were
Next
you for
question.
that?
Next question. Want to slander me and everything, not show respect? Screw you. Next
I
question.
mean, again, I'll
You
building
got
off of
so
what I
many
said. Why do you believe that the teachers I've said were liberal are not liberal merely because they gave me a good grade?
Because it's their job to teach and follow curriculum, not to get on your side.
What does curriculum supposed to do with
They're
politics?
not being on my
exactly?
side. It's called
Depends on
being
the state,
impartial.
depends on the country.
Do you know what impartiality is?
Apparently not.
Because again, as I said,
Disrespecting me again.
I said it's the job of teachers to be impartial.
Are you
They're
gonna
not
keep
creating
spurging the fuck out, fish boy? Are you gonna keep spurging out,
Yes,
fish boy?
I know. So again, what I'm saying is them giving me a good grade isn't based on the fact I'm conservative, even though I've based
Actually,
that
it kinda
opinion
is
in
and
class.
isn't depending on the teacher.
I mean, again,
Wow.
these teachers were liberal, so if anything, it would impact my grade in a negative way.
I just love
So,
this.
so my teacher who openly told the class she was liberal, feminist, and was voting for Hillary Clinton is conservative.
Wow.
You really believe that?
I said the teacher's job is to follow curriculum, not
Yes.
to follow your ideology.
I'm not saying it's to follow my
Okay, so
ideology.
then what are you arguing about? The next question.
Because you said that
Shut
someone. Ooh.
Shut up!
Oh, stop! He's gonna run away again.
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna call 911. I'm gonna report you. Watch.
Okay. What are you gonna say? Cass Warfox! Cass Warfox and some lady named.
Call 911 right now.
Hello, 911. There's a Cass Warfox calling me a nigger and a fish. Please arrest this man. He has been bullying me for far too long.
Oh my god.
Also, it's
Oh, hello there, Lord Ferret. I think you just missed the shit show. I can't believe I got him to scream on stream, and he's threatening to call the cops.
He's gonna call the lawmen on you, Fox.
Hello there, officer. There's an angry savage fox on the internet making fun of me because I sexually assaulted a woman in a bathroom, and the cops had to throw me in like an animal. Help me.
Well, you heard it here, guys.
All that was fake news.
Yeah, that's right. It was fake news.
Speaking of which, if anybody can get the police report from that thing.
Oh, give me his. Do you know what city he lives in? Because I could probably very easily find that.
I mean, we'll do
Everyone,
that after.
I need help. I need to call the bully hunters. There's a bully on the internet. His name is Ken
Hello,
Fox.
bully hunters. I've heard there's a bully in this chat. Please report the bully. Please point out the bully.
Hey Mal, can you send a link to Ferret? And anyone else is willing to join. Some people say they want to put a link back in the server. Put it in the chat if you want.
Oh, he's typing. He's angry. Fish is angry.
He wants
we gotta
to give his
bait him.
righteous indignation.
Why for you to be? Wait, Cass. Why for you have to be a racist and homophobic?
Okay, well here's my response. And I'm gonna ban the thing. Yeah, you fucking weak bitch.
He said that in announcements to Aquarius. Oh. Uh-oh, he's slipping into Joe Daniels territory with that typing.
Oh, yes.
He's calling the law offices of Boku and Pico. There we go. That does.
Oh, this is great.
And he just left again.
Well, there's number 8, I guess.
That's number 8.
Oh, nope,
Wow.
he's in general again. Is it? I mean, I guess walking the streets give you a shitty connection, but.
Yeah. Do you think that maybe he's like probably in some kind of like mental institution? Not really.
I
maybe,
hate
like,
you,
a
bastard!
I mean, to be fair, I doubt that,
Back.
considering psychiatric units typically take away your electronics.
Yeah.
But
Could he be in like some kind of weird rehab? Maybe.
it's
Like, using-
ma'am.
Yes.
It's ma'am.
Hello there, Ferret. It's been a while. How you doing?
Hello.
How you doing, Ferret?
I have been drinking tonight, and I walked into a shit show, and I'm very excited about this.
It's very fun.
Anyway, Stetson just
Who
left.
are we bullying to the point of calling the cops now?
Oh, it's a pedophile named Stetson Hardwick.
On this day
Yeah.
in 2019, Cass Warfox and I have gotten a pedophile to threaten to call the cops over bullying.
Pedophiles don't
Fuck,
exist.
why didn't I just think of this in middle school? Fuck.
You were dumb.
I'm dumb for not calling the cops in middle school because some people said mean things to me. You know what I did? I got over it and I talked to the fucking school counselor. She
Who
was
is
like,
this
alright.
And where is he, so I can get him in a VC?
He's here again for 2 seconds before he disappears again.
His name is Ashingo. Ashin something.
I mean,
he deafened himself and then. What the fuck is going on?
Slide to the left. Slide to the right.
Talk to me.
Cha-cha,
Why
real
are
simple.
you gonna call the policia on internet people?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because you're bullies.
You realize
They're
if you
all
call the
bullies.
police and say you're being bullied, whoever takes the call is gonna fucking laugh at you and hang up.
No, they won't.
Okay, no.
I mean, if I called 911 right now and said some dude is bullying me, they'd be like, nigga, what you doing?
Or if you're dumb enough, they're gonna fucking look into whatever it is bullying that
Yeah.
you're saying that people are
I
doing.
mean,
You're
a
gonna
majority
do
of
the same.
there have been people who have tried court cases for supposed bullying and harassment online. It's just most judges laugh them out of court because it's
That's
like,
not true.
okay, why didn't you block them?
Guys,
Or
I know.
No, that's not true at all. It's called cyberbullying. It's against the law.
All right, everyone else, like mute unless you got something important, because we got way too many people in the chat. Way too many.
I'm just a drunk asshole. You can boot me out of the fucking channel.
No,
Shit.
that-
I'm
that's
just scared to be a dick.
That's fine.
Well, let's go ahead and let Ferret have a small.
Get my name right.
Sure. Shut the fuck up. We're talking about someone
Get
else.
my name right. Get my
no
name.
one
I
was
don't care.
even
Get their name
mentioning
right
you.
too.
Stop yelling.
No, what? Get people's names right. Man. I don't know what you're talking
Cry
about.
some
Get
more
people's name
fish
right.
flakes.
Get people's name right. You want to be civil? Are you a conservative? Are you a conservative?
You little fucking
Are you a
faggot.
conservative?
I mean, you call everyone conservative regardless of
Okay,
their
then you
actual
have one
political
name. You don't give a fuck.
affiliation.
You'll be civil.
No, you know what, Stetson? Be quiet for 2 seconds.
name
You
right.
simply
Get my name
you say,
right.
okay,
You first.
however
Get my
the
name
fuck you say it.
You ain't learning how to
Fine.
say it.
Shin, whatever.
See, they gonna start Korean people again, right? Racist.
I'm not insulting Korean
Okay,
people.
hold on.
It's
on.
merely you keep changing your name and what you round. Pick one thing.
Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me fucking talk. Holy shit.
Whatever.
All right. So the point is, Stetson, is how can you say
Get my name
about
right.
how can you say anything about threats and shit and people bullying you when people like Jennifer Ranilla talked about the fact that what you did in the restroom towards a woman, and it turns as soon as you figured that out, you send emails to her threatening her, some pretty heinous shit, because you send, and I quote, "You have officially ruined my life. I hope you kill yourself." Explain that.
Hold on. You did what to a woman now?
He
Get
apparently
my name
tried to
right.
sexually assault a woman in a bathroom, and that's why the cops dragged his ass into a police car.
Look, I'm the faggiest, cock-loving motherfucker on the planet. But one, you never put your hands on a woman. Fuck you. And two, fuck you for everything else.
He left the call. He left the call.
Good for him. He's a fucking
Guys, so have you heard of H Never Existed? A thesis by Stetson Hardwick. Because I just found a PDF and
Oh my god, we're gonna have to get into
No,
this.
link it.
Holy fucking shit!
Yorkie is DMing me to say
I'm
things that
having-
I'm not comfortable saying on your stream. So
I'm fucking projecting out of my body right
Look,
now.
I don't care who's uncomfortable on my streams, but if you want to stay or go, that's up to you.
Oh no! I'm just saying. Nationalist Yorkshireman is DMing me and he's watching.
Okay, that's fine.
That motherfucker right there.
Oh, my body is ready. This paper.
Oh god.
20. Oh wait, no. Book. No, I don't want to. Oh, I have to pay for this shit. Get out of here.
How much is it? I will send you money via PayPal.
I could probably find another
guys,
I'll look into it later.
Let me say something. So
He's back.
I listed you what you've said to Jennifer Ranilla. You made threats to her after she also
news.
talked about what you did. No, we have the
news.
fucking screenshots. So you're
Nope, I don't want. I don't care about your fake
Gage
news,
already made
documents,
videos
crap,
about
and
those
everything like that. You
screenshots.
can't
It's
get my
fucking
name right.
legitimate. So why is it that you want to moral fag
never
about
happened,
calling the
fake
police for
news. Get my name
bullying when you're the one threatening to harm people because they called you out
That's
on the
not
shit
true
you've
at
done
all.
in real life? You tried to sexually assault a woman in a bathroom,
That's not
and you
true.
somehow assumed people weren't
That's
going to
not true
eventually
either.
find that out and then
That's
call
not
you
true.
out for it. That's not true?
Still
Okay,
not
prove
true.
it's not fucking true. Explain what
You
actually
prove it
happened
then.
there.
It's not, that is true. You can't prove it. That's called slander. I
Oh,
just sue
well,
you. You can't get my name right.
I just want to
Lawyer
say.
the fuck up, please.
I just want to say your voice reminds me of Scooby, and that's not a good.
I don't care. Get my name right. Show
Oh
me
no,
that.
guys, I got a hold of it. Anyways.
Okay, guys. Apparently Gage has something to say, so I'll let the Doom guy talk. Go ahead. Oh fuck.
Alright, well let me just break this down for you in very small pieces. Since I know that you can't really digest anything that's actually solid. Since you have no spine.
Go
Well, then get one.
YouTube and liquefy that shit.
Here's the thing, if you want to be critical because someone does not agree with you, that's more than welcome. However, if that quote-unquote criticism revolves around
can't
you
hear what
shitting
you're
on
saying.
them just because they don't agree with you, then it's no longer
I can't
criticism,
hear you.
and it just turns into like pure vitriolic bullshit, fed strictly from your prolapsing Indian asshole.
Oh shit.
Buy some fucking internet.
I can't hear you. Speak louder.
You made a
Speak louder so I can
fucking
hear you.
thesis about age never existing.
That's never been
And I
true.
can't hear what you're
That's never
saying.
been
Have a
true.
wonderful night.
Gonna need
Smash
this
many
for a
assholes.
minute.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Good night. Whoa, what the fuck?
I don't know. You made a thesis about age never existing.
Also, thesis is spelled incorrectly and not capitalized, just so everyone knows.
This guy can't
That's the
spell.
first thing I know.
We're just gonna keep fucking dragging you back
And
in.
he keeps leaving.
I don't know.
Stetson, can I ask you a question? Okay.
Not answering. Apparently, you didn't get his name right, so he's not gonna respond.
Shin?
Shinog.
Whiny dickhead.
Can you read his little thesis to?
Oh, I will. Do you want the lowly voice or the
Yes.
normal voice, Cass?
Lowly voice. I want everyone's ears to bleed, including my own.
Age never existed. A thesis. Thesis not capitalized and also spelled incorrectly. Age never existed. How life is not a singularity, and how the conservatives are dead wrong. A thesis, spelled incorrectly again, by Steton Hardwick. Dedicated to Amos Yee and those open-minded to open a book that isn't a Bible or some conservative hogwash and read, instead of bullying someone to the brink of suicide, which is what conservatives do on a daily basis. Introduction. Secrets, dreams, there have always been ghosts in the machine. Professor Lanning. Age never existed. It did not exist in the past. It does not exist in the present. And it will never exist in the future. Time exists only. Not exist. Not exists. Exist. Time, like everything else in the universe, is self-sustaining, meaning that it does not need any help from other sources to exist. So what is age? Censorship. Age is the emotional barcode that is put on humanity when we start existing. By who, you might ask? Conservatives. Nobody benefits from age. What do you think a midlife crisis is?
Again, listed as multiple, and yeah, people running around. I'm 40 years old and I'm getting closer to kicking the bucket. Again, incorrect placement of quotation marks in both of those quotes. Or I'm 50 years old and I'm too old to run away. Am I too old to run a marathon? The answer is simple. Nobody is old. We exist how we want to exist. As a transgender person, as a pedosexual, as the president of the United States. We the people own and control our destiny. It is a shame how badly conservatives want to enslave mankind, because if not, then they would not be so afraid to change and update their mentality instead of trying to change everyone else. This book will give you the reader an open-minded, multiple-sided view on our existence without one slipping into conservative propaganda and fake news. So I'm gonna split off here for a second
And
to talk
he's
about some
gone.
literary stuff.
He's been gone.
Oh no, I know. This is just entertainment until he comes back. So from a literary standpoint, if any of you have actually ever had to read a thesis paper or write a thesis paper for college, you'll know typically statistics and whatnot are expected depending on what you're writing. Normally you're expected to write in a certain format in regards to paragraph spacing, text size, what type of text you're using. I just want you to know, half of this is in like, not Comic Sans, but Arial, something like that. It's in very big print. He keeps changing things and putting sourcing quotes incorrectly. Like in a thesis paper, you typically throw them in a paragraph you're using, and you have to properly cite, where you got it from
Or
at
you
the
put it
bottom.
in footnotes.
Footnotes. He also uses quotation marks incorrectly, which is not surprising, and he uses these fancy, funky letters for his chapter breakdowns. Which, by the way, theses don't have chapters; it's just one paper.
Like a solid statement.
Yeah, it's a solid paper, solid statement.
But the guy that wrote one doesn't know anything about them.
But here we go, guys.
Chapter 1. These conservatives are crazy.
Oh, God.
One thing that I've learned is to never trust a conservative. That is a lesson that will stick with me for the rest of my life. They are corrupted, hateful, and heartless individuals. They should never be trusted.
Also, I see our favorite boys back.
I'm a girl, you idiot.
Again, put some effort into passing as one, and I'll start with one.
Ooh. I'm Steton Hardwick. I'm a girl.
And stuffing yourself into a dress like Jessica Yaniv does not count.
I'm a girl.
And there he goes again. That is awesome.
Gotcha, bitch.
Ow.
Well, since he's not coming back for a little while, go ahead and I guess continue. Oh, there he is.
Oh, it was Slander Engage, apparently. Oh boy, I didn't know this was recent. I just found this and
Wait, what?
Is there a single... Y'all, he uses neon. He uses neon purple text. Oh, this is a professional thesis.
Yes, it is.
Honestly,
I'm jealous.
do you know when you actually write a thesis, it's not broken down into chapters? When you quote things, you're expected to either cite where you put it in next to the quote or use it in the footnotes.
Century. Move on.
No, there's a proper way to write theses. There's multiple ways to do it.
Okay?
No, you're expected to use proper formatting. And if you ever actually want to have your thesis papers properly reviewed or researched, you need to write them in proper formatting.
And it's still the 21st century, so move on.
You can call it the 21st century all you want.
Kids, it's
Yeah, so thank you, move
2019.
on.
You should accept my pronouns.
No, Stetson, I need you to be quiet for a minute. It's the 21st century, however, we still apply certain linguistic standards and formatting for when you're publishing a thesis, especially if you plan to publish it in a medical or psychiatric journal. You are expected to hardly stick to whatever literary formatting they want you to use. You're expected to have proper sources and whatnot, which I see none in your paper. Again, you don't break theses down into chapters. You're also normally expected to use certain fonts. You're not allowed to just throw random neon text and other shit in there. And this is just high school level paper. I would imagine it is far, far stricter if you're publishing for like a psychiatric journal or a scientific journal. And these standards are held in both academia and just pure research. It's not very hard to understand.
He fucking
Yes,
left
I know
again.
he's gone.
No, it's because he keeps getting muted.
Going
Because he
up
won't
and
shut the
down
hell
like
up.
a fucking yo-yo.
Yeah,
I'm gonna slap him with the most recent copy of the Little Seagull Handbook.
If I wrote my thesis the way he wrote that,
I get a big fucking red zero back on my paper. Oh. He's back.
There he is again.
She, whatever.
Oh,
Okay,
do you have our rebuttal
the
against
reason
that?
why, hold on. The reason why I'm calling you a guy is because you are not even
I'm a girl, so there's no excuse.
Then try and be a fucking bitch.
Then try to actually show respect.
Then try.
You haven't shown anyone respect. Again, respect
You
in
don't
two ways.
deserve respect.
You want respect, you're expected to show
Cry me
other
a
people
river,
respect.
cuntfish. Cry me a river, you clownfish. You little cunt bitch.
Okay, then stop being racist then.
No, you.
Wow.
He's gone
This dude
again.
is such a little fucking cunt.
He just read himself out of existence for a minute.
Wow, someone's a pussy whipped bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
He's
here's your
so
fiance, dear.
salty.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
So
He just gets mad. It's like, sorry, I actually passed high school.
See, I
But,
know
God forbid we know how to write a thesis.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God forbid.
Hold
Oh,
on,
yeah.
Fish is coming back.
Alright, I'll mute for a couple minutes and see how this goes.
Yeah, I mean, you could proclaim it's the 21st century all you want, but like these are just literally format.
Okay.
I'm not denying that.
No. Hold on.
Okay,
Hold on.
Cass, say your
Hold
bit.
on. I literally have to make this clear to Fish Boy. I'm getting sick and tired of this game. Okay, Fish Boy. If you keep doing that
Get my
shit,
name right.
I'm going to
Stop being racist.
let me talk, you spastic
No,
little
see-
clownfish. If you keep doing this, I am going to straight up ban you at end of the debate right fucking now. Also, thank you for the subscribe.
No, you're right. Well, what's
no.
your question?
Okay. Go ahead, Verm.
Okay, I was saying you can go on about the 21st century as much as you want. I'm not disagreeing with that. It is the 21st century. However, I'm saying in both academic settings and publishing settings, you're expected to adhere to a specific formatting and way that you type and present these things. And if you don't adhere to that, your shit just gets a giant zero back on it, or you get laughed out of the room if it's for a publishing company.
That's not.
I mean, it's true. If you go to any college, they'll tell you specifically how they want you to write your paper. Granted, there's multiple formats like APA, MLA, etc., but your teacher will tell you which one to use, and you're expected to adhere to that. And if you don't, teachers do dock points if you don't adhere to the formatting they expect.
Is there any rebuttal?
Like I said, it's the 21st century. It's called change.
Also,
I am living in the present. I'm going to college right now. These are the standards I'm held to when I hand in research papers.
Every single college and every single
I've been to 3 different colleges. They all have the same goddamn standards. My friend who attends a different college holds the same standard. All colleges in America hold the same standard of your teacher will tell you what formatting to use. If you don't hold to the formatting, your grade will be docked as an example. Some teachers will outright just give you a 0 for not adhering to formatting, depending on their grading policy.
Oh my god, Stet, we're so retarded.
So stop being retarded then.
I mean, you can deny it all you want, but like there's handbooks written all these things.
I do have
Thank
a
you.
question. Okay, Mrs. That's not my name.
My
Okay.
name right.
It's
Alright.
ma'am.
Shineg, or whatever the fuck you want to be called.
Get my
Are
name
you
right.
Korean?
And step to it.
Are you Korean?
Do you care?
Are you Korean?
Okay. Oh my fucking god, this is so retarded. Okay, let me just respond to the audience over there. Some people have been asking questions. Serious question for him: is he a flat earther? I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, here we go again. Are you Korean?
Do you care?
Are you Korean?
Answer the
Do
fucking
you
question.
care?
I mean, you claim
Do you
yourself to be
care? Answer my
Asian.
question.
You call yourself
You claim to
an
be Asian, then
You-
say where you're from.
Are
you
you
care?
Korean?
Do you care?
Stop
I mean, I'll tell you what
dodging
I
the
am if it
fucking
makes you
question.
feel better.
Are you Korean?
Free.
No.
Free.
He's gone again.
Okay.
There we go.
Stetson.
Get
Stop
my name right.
doing that.
Get
Stop
my name
moving.
right. It's on
Stop.
your end. You keep
Let
fucking up. My
me
name's not even on the list.
talk. You don't fuck with the host of the show. That's not how this works. Stop moving from within and out of the chat. Stay here or I'm going to just straight up ban you because it's disruptive. Listen and respond, you dumb.
I try this and I can't handle the bullshit, okay?
Well, I
Get my
can't
name
handle
right.
yours,
it's not
but
my
I'm
fault
giving
you're
you
a
a
weak ass
proper.
bitch.
Get my name right.
I can't handle yours, but I'm taking the proper turn and being respectful and wait for you to finish your ideas
No, you're
before
not.
I
You keep
reply
calling-
with mine.
You keep laughing
So
at
why
the
can't
jokes
you
and
do
stuff
the
when they
same
call me
thing to me?
names.
Okay, Ashen. Are you Korean?
Do you care?
Just say
Answer
yes.
the fucking question.
Why can't you just say yes or no? What, you retarded or something? Do you
Why
care?
don't you say yes or no?
Okay,
dumb
here
fuck?
I'll say it for him. Yes, we do care because you continually call yourself Asian, yet you don't say like what country you were born
Because
in,
nobody
or
cares.
at least
You don't
what
even
your
care.
background is.
Because you don't believe me anyways. What's the point wasting my time?
Well, why can't you just say
Well,
it?
disrespect
So we
me
don't
and
know
then
you didn't
when
just grab a random name offline, because that's most
It
likely
doesn't
what
matter.
happened.
You want to go and disrespect people and everything. Call me fish
You've
and
been
everything
going
like
around
that.
disrespecting us.
It doesn't matter. Two wrongs don't make it right. If I did
You've been
something
making
wrong,
Okay,
threats
that
you
towards
applies
do
to you
something
too.
wrong.
That applies to you too. Then why do you keep
doesn't
doing
matter.
it?
Own up to your own mistakes.
Own
Shut
up
the
to
fuck up. Don't worry
yours.
about me.
Own up to
You haven't
yours.
owned up to a single goddamn thing.
Alright, that's it. Fuck that.
Run away like a pussy again.
Did you just ban him?
Just did.
Yeah, let's ban him. Let's ban him.
That was my call.
Aww.
I didn't ban him, but
Can I just
Oh
say
no,
one
he's
thing?
still here. Nobody banned him.
No, I banned him. I had enough of this shit.
Oh,
he's
never
banned.
mind.
Can I just say,
Bum,
can I just say
bum,
one
ba,
thing?
ba, da, da.
Yeah, well, Mal, that wasn't your call. That was mine. Oh well. Whatever.
well, I was gonna go ahead and ask him, Igoi, hey.
Wow, that was something. I guess that the fight's over because I highly doubt he's gonna come back in. But
Which that's just Korean for can you understand this?
you're asking to. Anyway,
He's
I hope you guys enjoyed that shit show. Unfortunately, yeah, one way or another, he was probably going to get banned because of the fact that he just won't follow the fucking rules here, and
He never
oversteps his own boundaries. Yeah, I know that, but still, he can't respect the boundaries of the show, then he's
Yeah.
going to get yeeted. So, regardless if
Do you
that was
mind
my
if I
call or
throw in a
not,
little bit of fish lore?
yeah, go ahead.
Like, remember that charter school that Damo dug up a while ago?
Mm-hmm.
How like 40% of the students were like mentally disabled?
Yeah.
That would probably explain why it is he doesn't know how to format a fucking thesis, is because he never went to a college that was actually worth a fuck. He probably
Yeah.
went to some useless piece of shit college with no
I
funding.
mean,
that had
fuck,
no
I
sense.
go to community
They just let him do
college
whatever he
in
wanted.
this moment, and if I hand in a fucking research paper, I'm still expected, hey, we want this in APA or MLA, and if you don't format it that way, we're either going to give you a 0, depending on the teacher and how strict their policy is, or we're going to dock some points off because it's not properly formatted.
Yeah. It's,
Well,
it's-
yeah, you gotta take that shit seriously.
Anyway, as I've said before, the stream was entirely based on the fact that Verm requested and Stetson requested a fight. And so you guys get to see the results of that insanity and shenanigans. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. We still got like what? It's an hour and 13 minutes. I think we can go for another 20 to 30 or something. So we can open up with just a random discussion about shit. If you guys.
I still have the paper sitting here too.
Well, I mean, I wanted to ask Doom guy. Like he is the one that figured out the bathroom thing, right?
Apparently, Fishboy is trying to call me on Discord.
Oh, come on.
Oh well, then.
Okay, Fishboy, what do you want? What do you want?
Cut me out of the thing.
I didn't ban you.
What happened?
One of my mods banned you. I mean, you broke the rules several times. I told you not to.
I broke no rules. You said it was gonna be civil. They called me fish. They called me many names. They attacked me many times.
I said it was blood sports.
What?
I said on the show that tonight was going to be blood sports, and you're going to have to fight for yourself on the ring, and you didn't.
Blood sport. I never agreed to that. I agreed to a civil debate.
You clearly weren't trying to make a civil fucking debate. There's nothing civil about what you did.
Yes, there is. It's called being civil.
Read some more, Ross. Read some more.
Talking about that's worse. You gonna be rude again.
I'm just comparing you to a pedophile because you're just about
Don't
retarded.
compare me to anybody. You street human being.
Oh my god, you're straight a human being. I don't fucking care. No one
That's the
cares.
problem. You don't care. It's you. You're the problem.
Oh, because you clearly care about that girl you tried to sexually assault in the bathroom.
There is no girl. That never happened.
Yeah,
so
bullshit. Bullshit.
Exactly. You are bullshit. Yeah.
Nice try with the comebacks. Anyway, yeah, you can go cry
Yeah, nice
yourself
try.
to sleep. Who cares? You're
talking about. I don't cry myself. I'm fine. I'm happy. My life is good. You're the one.
Oh, your life is good. Like when you spaz the
Yes,
fuck
it is.
out when
It's
people ask
perfect.
you
I'm
basic questions. You're a spineless fucking coward.
No, that's not true. That's fake.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
because nothing says someone with integrity like threatening some transgender girl
Yeah, you
because
don't have
she
integrity,
talked
so
about
stop picking
publicly
me.
what you've done, and all of a sudden you
Exactly.
start
Stop threatening
threatening
me.
that you're going to hurt her and you're going to ruin her life because
Yeah,
she
stop
ruined
doing
yours.
anything. Stop threatening people.
Oh, blah 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 blah. No one fucking cares. Anyway, bye. Fuck you.
Yeah.
How dare you say something negative about something stupid that I made?
What?
Well, I'm pretty much
I
not
picked up the
existent.
call. He's just playing constant victim. It's great.
Oh, for
Oh,
fuck's sake.
wow.
Yeah. What a bitch.
Of course.
I was like, oh, he wanted a civil debate. That wasn't civil. I'm like, it was blood sports, and I clearly made that. You were supposed to fight for yourself.
Well,
It's not my fault.
And that's the thing too. I wasn't
not
even the
the
one
only
making
thing
fun
you're
of him.
capable of
I made
doing.
fun of him in between when he was not in the call, but otherwise it was mostly just you and Vash, and like I'd laugh at it. I was waiting my turn for him to say his part and respond, and he didn't do the same thing, and that's his fault.
Yeah, exactly. At this point, Stetson's lost, and given that we're doing this under the fact that I've also had 300 subs hit recently, I'll do some gay ass like Q&A or whatever and other shit.
But he's
So-
just gonna claim he won, so what's
well, I mean, who cares? He's the duck that you try to play chess against. He just shits on the chessboard and runs to his flock and says, "I won! I won,
Well,
guys!
that's
I'm the master strategist in the room."
Don't forget he shits all over the chessboard beforehand.
Yep.
Yeah, and then it rolls in it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Chess and checkers are basically the same fucking game to him, so who the fuck cares about him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, I honestly have to give it to Stetson. He has a 110 IQ, and that's 1 point above the average. That's really fucking high. I mean, his IQ's really up there, really burning. I just don't think we're on his intellectual level. I mean, I think him and Romanos have us fucking beat. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been
Clearly, Stetson won in this debate.
I don't know how we'll ever recover to him whining like a fucking
And the
bitch.
victor goes to Verm. The lonely
Wow.
wins.
I couldn't have seen this coming from a fucking 1,000 miles away.
The lol,
Could've been just coming if you were
the
in another
lolly
galaxy.
wins. The lolly
Ugh,
puts the
I
pedo
need
fish
I
back
need
in the pocket.
I need a better pedophile to suck the nutrients out of.
Anyway.
Yeah, I
back to
can't
the
wait
movie.
until you do something with
I mean, we can.
with-
revive the Peter Bunny, but I don't think he's coming
Peter
back.
Bunny.
No, he's not.
I mean, we have Joe, but he's fucking well.
Romanos.
He's gone from the server and he's fucking
Daniel.
retarded.
Daniel's
There's
not
also
gonna join
Romanos. See, the thing about Romanos is he bitches and bitches about where Cass won't debate me. Cass is a coward. Cass needs multiple people, but he's never actually sat down and said, "Hey, Cass, could we do a stream one-on-one?" Because I guarantee, and Cass, you can tell me if I'm wrong, that Cass would have absolutely no issue with doing a one-on-one stream.
Yeah, exactly.
With him.
No, I would have no
But
problem at
he's
all.
so scared off by the idea that there's multiple people, and it's like, if you don't want multiple people, just tell Cass you don't want multiple people. It's not that hard to do. Like, does Cass typically have more people on? Yes. Does that mean he can't change it? No.
I'm just a host of a show. I let other people on because they want to pick a fight. And
Yeah.
fucking Stetson agreed to it. Stetson agreed to a fight with you.
You're like our own little pedophile Ethan Ralph.
I mean, I guess that's not. I guess you're not wrong. I mean, I'm here making the shows just for people to talk to each other about this shit. Like Stetson wanted a fight with you. Why am I
Well,
to
he
blame
also
for
wanted
that?
to fight with Gage a couple of days ago, and I bitched at him about that.
Yeah, like that's not my fault for allowing this fight to happen. That it was my show, and I let it happen. I stated the rules.
Yeah.
And I made it clear what the
He
objective
agreed
was.
to it.
He agreed
Ran
to it.
away like 50 times, but agreed to
And
it.
then when he gets banned, he calls me and then says that I'm the piece of shit. That I'm the piece of shit. That I'm the one breaking my own rules somehow. Wow.
Wow, that's kind of contradictory, don't you think?
It's almost like he's such a spastic, narcissistic faggot that he honestly thinks that I'm stupid enough to believe that he knows better about shows than I do. Despite the fact that I've been doing streaming and hosting a stream show for about, what, almost a year at this point?
Oh, are we talking about Daniel?
Well,
No,
Daniel
Stetson.
and Stetson.
Well, I was saying Daniel does that shit too of, Cass, you don't know what a professional stream is like. I, the intellectual, have been on the likes of professional call-in shows.
Phone call only.
Well, he clings to relevance from like the 90s.
And then he shits on anyone who uses Discord as if the kill stream, one of the most at its height, it frequently would reach #1 and #2 on YouTube and streaming, doesn't use Discord as its main communication service. But hey, I guess they're a failed podcast despite having some of the biggest YouTubers on nightly. So what do I know?
Yep.
I just
I mean,
spitball
he's like
something here.
Red Flow. You see, he projects what. It's like if you were to punch him in the face, he's thinking that he's hurting you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he does the smugly. I deleted all my comments, so now it just looks like you give me publicity. I don't look retarded whatsoever.
Totally not screen capped.
Also, apparently, chat, you can call phone numbers from Discord. I'm just retarded. I know I have Discord Nitro. I know I have Discord Beta. I know I'm one of the first people to see new features, but I just didn't know after all these years. Phone calls on Discord. I just know nothing about this site. I'm illiterate. I'm a boomer when it comes to technology. Fuck. Romanos kept telling me over and over again, no, you can make phone calls from Discord. You can call general phone numbers. And I kept saying, no, you can't. And there's links to forums where you can see users complaining, like, why don't we have this? Like, why isn't it even a nice little benefit for Nitro? Like, Skype has this ability, and he kept telling me, you're illiterate with technology, maybe you're the boomer here, because you can call from Skype. People have told me so. You can find it by Googling it. Meanwhile, if you call and look up, can you call a phone number from Discord, it will tell you, no, you can't. Like, there's some workaround bots, but you can only use them in servers, and half of them you have to pay for, and are known to be pretty buggy, so...
That's what I was.
Guys, hold on.
I do scam baiting.
I just got a message from Stetson again. He
Great.
tags me. He goes, You conservatives lost the debate. You censor me and run away like the bullies that you are. Nothing has changed. You lose.
No, he just listened to this little
Yes,
bitch.
I am sure a
As if we
majority
didn't
of the
know he
people
was
watching
gonna say
this.
that.
Hey,
Sorry.
Chaz, can you transcribe a response for me?
That's up to you guys. I'm not gonna respond to this idiot much anymore.
Okay.
He's gonna watch this video anyways, so just say it.
He's watching the
Let's
stream.
the grenade up your ass.
Everybody, one's in the chat if you think that Vermillion won, and two's in the chat if you think Stetson the fucking coward won.
No, guys. Guys. No, Vash, there's not a point. I'm defeated. Just, I don't know. Romanos is gonna come and support him. Joe's gonna come and support him. I mean, that's two people. I just don't know.
The three pedo
I just
tiers
don't
are
know
coming
if I
after
can
us all.
outweigh him.
The three
He has
pedo
two
tiers
people.
were-
I really think he's won this one, Vash.
Oh shit, he's calling. He's calling me again. Stetson is calling me again.
Oh God.
Apparently, the three pedo tiers are upset tonight. Apparently, we really triggered them timbers. You know, we really put the three pedo tiers in their little map army. A little bit of.
Hope they fuck themselves with a screwdriver.
Anyway, I'm gonna read the responses real quick. You know, I don't want to make the audience feel they're left out here. I am new to this Stetson Hardwick. Is there any way there's anywhere to have knowledge on him? Well, there is a video I've made called "Gone Swimming," the pedo hunt gone swimming. If you want to know about like the basic introductory of Stetson Hardwick, so I would recommend watching it too.
You can also check out my account, Damien and Steve's.
I'll link links in the description of the stream once I'm done with it, you know, and it loads up and shit. So don't worry about that. But just it's in my channel. I've put the work in there. It's an hour-long video, but that's because there's so much fucking shit on this guy that essentially making like a story about his insanity is like trying to make the Lord of the Ring movies. You know, it's fucking crazy. It's so much shit.
Oh shit.
Anyway, Kaz uploaded a video on the fish a few months ago. Yeah, Daniel Romanos is a rapist. Well, he's a pro-contact pedophile with a history of apparently stalking little girls, which is something that's been documented with call-outs on Twitter in the past. Apparently, it's not his first time.
Well, Cass, you have to know the little girl redacted it because he said so, and also that's just blatant lies and slander.
Oh, that's just blatant lies and slander. I'm gonna sue you, Cass. Yeah,
I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna get your address wrong, and then I'm gonna sue you.
Hey, Cass Warfox, you live in Canada?
Well, actually, Cass Warfox, I know I said originally my attorney sent the letter, but you see that beautiful little cheerleader girlfriend of mine, her parents decided that they were going to take over the case and decide if they wanted to pursue it themselves. So actually, you are wrong. I'm intellectual and I'm winning yet again. Also, I have a cheerleader girlfriend. She's 12. I bet you are very jealous of her.
Kaz, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling.
Oh God, Daniel.
I'm very elusive. I'm an asshole. I will say that.
Oh, my boy is here. My fucking bum hick Bojangles eating word slurring boy is in chat. Fuck.
The three of us are better than you.
Joe Daniels.
Joe Bangles. The three pedal tears are better than all of you. My name is Joe Bangles. I love to eat my Joe Bangles while I drink them grape soda and talk about how I hate them niggers.
Cass, I don't think that's an accurate portrayal. You didn't say 15 times in between that.
Basically, I'm with autism.
I'm with autism.
I'm with autism.
And you didn't grunt. You didn't go.
I'd highly recommend he climb his number of
Like he
chromosomes to
does.
jump his IQ.
I keep playing this game. Joe. Yeah, that's another thing. Joe doesn't stop being retarded. Fuck off, Bojangles. If he had one, he would not be calling. I mean, that's the thing. Stetson is really fucking pissed. I'm laughing my ass off. He's still waiting in the call for me, by the way. He's expecting me to pick up, which I'm not going to. That is so narcissistic beyond belief. So you can ignore my messages on Skype, Twitter, and talk trash on a stream, Joseph. Oof. Ooh. Oh, Matt's going for the kill. Yeah, see, don't fuck with Matt. Matt wanted to have a peaceful resolution with you, Joseph. Why wouldn't you have a call with me?
Yeah, I messaged you on Skype too, and you never got back to me, bud. What's up with that? You've been online.
In fact,
are you perhaps
He's
being a little
scared
bitch
of
boy?
Grown women.
Well, I mean, if he's really that scared of grown women, I don't have to be grown.
Oh God, don't
Age
do that.
doesn't exist, remember?
Age doesn't exist. I mean, Steton Hardwick said it himself.
The math monkey himself.
Well, remember, age doesn't exist, so we can be whatever age we want. I'm 2.5 years old.
I'll be 10 forever.
Also, babe, I'm sorry if you're still in chat. I know I've probably killed your libido forever with this voice.
Scare the fuck out. I'm like, how you been? Little girl voice. I'm just fine. Ah! Don't do that.
Anyway, if you guys also have any like questions on shit, because I'm just gonna sit here and start celebrating 300 and Christmas, and I hope this you guys take this as a slightly late Christmas present from the Fox, because well, I had something planned, but shit happens.
Well, it's still Christmas, Kaz, so yeah.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year of hunting pedophiles.
Oh wait, I
11.
I just wanted to throw in, I don't and haven't used my channel for anything yet besides replying to Romanos, but if any of you in chat want the late Christmas present of me reading his shit, his book, his theses, I will happily read either in a lowly voice. I can also do analysis from a literary standpoint. Just comment if you want that shit.
I mean, hell yeah, I'll definitely fucking show that out on Twitter and Discord and shit. That'll be funny. That'll be
I'll
great.
pay for it.
Thank you, Mal.
He will forward you money in advance. We're gonna financially back you for going through this psychological ordeal.
Yeah, I'll pay.
This is
I'll
just
pay
so
a few.
great.
It's funny how much these pedophiles will spend so much of their time talking about how they're part of a movement and shit, and you should be scared of them. However, when you actually address them, they just fold. They fold.
Scared. Hey, Bojangles, might I remind you I almost got you to shave your eyebrows by throwing on a...
Oh,
you
yeah.
really want to say we're scared? You really want to say you're tough?
Hold on. Let's just say about Joseph is, hey, Joseph, if you weren't so scared, why did you try so hard to flag my channel down? Yeah, I remember that. And don't forget, I got something in the works about that, and it's gonna be fun.
You fucking admitted it multiple times.
Keep
He's
in
so
mind,
fucking dumb.
we did do a private little debate, and that will inevitably and eventually get out. And it was also partially a love story between me and Steton.
Ew.
Why?
Oh, was that our little special event from a few nights ago?
Yes.
Oh,
hell
I
yes.
knew that someone
walked into that, had no idea what the fuck was going on.
I think Cass was recording it, and someone else, I think, had been recording. We had a couple people recording it.
Recorded it
Holy
from
shit.
start to finish,
Yeah, like
so
6 people
that'll
recording
that'll
that
get
shit.
out sometime.
I said like 6 people recording that shit, at least as far as I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Seems
gonna be
about
quite a
right.
few no context things that are gonna be from me. Like that's gonna be pretty funny. To
Anyway,
listen
the
to.
point of the situation is I think it's really funny how Joseph, you think you're gonna be loose on that situation. Oh no, I'm not letting you off the hook on that one either. None of you, by the way, and you know, I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas. I hope you guys take this as a nice Christmas present. And Happy New Year, and I got plenty of things planned for this whole pedo hunting thing, and amongst other projects too. I'm always experimenting with other things as well when I have the time. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and this ain't gonna stop. Even if you try taking me down, which has been happening, like, I don't know, a couple times with you faggots, it's not gonna stop, dude. Keep trying. Keep trying. See what happens. See what the fuck happens.
Don't fuck with the
fox has eyes.
We all have eyes.
I meant eyes in every place, but I kind of didn't finish that and sounded retarded. So
I just want to say, Joseph, if you ever have a problem with me again, you can always jump in my comments and read some more. Then I'll get the fucking flat iron like mom and dad used to do and beat the fuck out of you.
Good old wooden spoon treatment, might I say.
Wooden spoon would be too
All
much
you gotta
better.
do is you gotta put a toaster inside the
tub.
pillow, and then just knock the shit out of them with it.
Want some French toast? Pah!
I don't know. I was thinking of sodomizing it with a fireplace poker.
That's her, not me.
Soldering iron? Yeah, sure. That sounds alright.
Guys, please remember to end your statements in Minecraft.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Mostly.
Oh, it's also, I know I don't typically do this, but I figured fuck it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this to a lot of people, because I'm pretty sure what these pedophiles really hate more than anything else is to see more people watch this shit.
They can't get past the Streisand effect.
Oh, look at that. Jack Zombie just says, I reported the stream. Well, Joseph.
Then
Interesting.
fuck yourself.
Interesting.
Oh, hey, look, something you could report to YouTube.
Yeah, something I can report to YouTube. Look, see, this guy is false flagging again. Which, by the way, I would love to hear what you're trying to flag this under, because if you're using this word. But...
Yeah, he's made a big career out of that, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. So,
It's bullying, because that makes me
apparently,
bummer.
Joseph really likes to collect them boulders, just like his begotten father, Mundane Matt.
Yeah, Mundane Matt.
Wait, is he too a bastard?
Well, Mundane Matt was pretty much known for like reporting streams that he didn't like.
That's my boulder.
Oh, fuck. Banjo intensifies.
I just love how like these people like I love how Joseph just admits to this like so like easily.
He's so fucking stupid. He'll rat himself out at a moment's notice.
I know exactly. Amazing.
Like, do you not understand? You can get like terminated for that shit, especially when you like consciously admit to doing it on stream where everyone can fucking see it.
As Mal just said, expect the stream to go down. Download this stream just in case. Exactly.
I will.
Yeah, be sure to download that shit pretty soon. I got my stuff on recorded just in case.
I also expect 9 million comments when we wake up in the morning from our favorite gang.
So I'll save this for him as well. Cass did me a favor, I'll do him a favor.
I mean, Joseph, if you want, you can come on in and see if.
Hop on in, big boy. Tell us a story about.
See if you can actually.
Lily Claus would be very happy to disperse more presents to our viewers. So.
Put me inside of a box so I can have him with the chainsaw like a hooker coming out of a cake.
My name is Joseph Joe
Daniels.
I like flagging videos because they disappear.
And
video flag is anonymous.
Daniel, Joseph, and Stetson, you guys can come on because I got these hands and they're rated E for everyone.
Oh fuck, I closed the wrong tab. Oh, that shit better still be there. Okay, good.
I'll drag in Digi.
Digimon, Digital Masters.
Finbot says there's a thing called Mapser Podcast. Oh god.
Shit, I didn't.
Apparently the site owners of Alice.com or someone affiliated with them run a pedo podcast called the Juicebox Podcast. Don't know if that's still a thing, but
I did not expect you guys to actually let me join the stream.
Well, hello there.
No, I'm serious. Like, I've always been in the waiting room, and never once have you guys actually only the first time you guys actually added me. But, oh, this is the second time, and Jesus, yeah, no, I did end up watching the stream, and oh my god. Like, I ended up watching the stream because he kept dropping in to the general chat over and over and over, and started getting on my nerves. And then I noticed he kept dropping out of the channel, the VC you guys were in. I'm like,
we will take you down. My name is Joe Bangles. Look at that.
Oh.
Now he's responding. We will take you down.
You
He
know,
can't even take his
yeah,
own facial hair down. How the hell is
yeah.
he gonna
Like
take
the
another
other,
person down?
yeah, the other day, like that whole talk with him, I actually felt bad for him. Now,
I'm so
I
fat from eating all the Joe Bengals
now,
video
now,
responses to people I don't like that I can't see
yeah,
my own
now I
penis, but
don't
I'll
feel
take your
anything
stream
about him
down.
anymore. I hate him.
My cholesterol's in the
He's
millions, and
digging
mom
his
actually
Yeah,
own
pays
he
grave
for him to
chose
here.
put
the
me in the
path,
closet.
Yeah,
so
we
we
gave him a
can't feel
chance. We
sorry
gave
for him
him a
anymore.
chance. We
There's,
gave him a chance, and he
there's,
threw it in our faces.
He chose his path, so we can't feel sorry for him anymore.
Well, if you feel so tough, Joseph, you really want to fight for your belief systems, just get on the Discord and fight. Actually, fight over here, right here now. Also,
And
I'm not
Without your
accepting anyone
friends,
else in
without your friends.
here unless there
Here,
is someone I
no,
particularly.
Kaz. You know what, Kaz?
okay.
How about just me and you know what? How about we make it simple? Me and Joe would be just me and Joe. Just me and Joe. Just me versus Joe. I know
Well,
you're
if
not
you
gonna
want to
let
pick
that
a
slide,
poison.
but I mean, think about it. One, I know the whole thing about. But here's the thing. I doubt Joe's gonna, go in alone. He's obviously gonna get a script written by his friends, or quote unquote friends.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna sit there and type in. Yeah, by the way, if that recording does come on to Cass's, notice that he'll text either Stetson or Daniel, and then
Yeah.
get a response from them, and then proceed to use that response.
I'm
So,
too stupid to think for
Joe,
myself. So I'm like,
if you're
Yeah,
actually
he's actually admitted that's what he's been doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
He has no mind of his own. He literally has no beliefs. He gave up everything.
It's
Let them do all the talking.
essentially we end up proving that Joseph, Daniel Romanos, and Stetson Hardwick are all working together as a bit of a cabal in their own way against this channel. That's what
They're all in cahoots.
That's what I've been attempting to
The
talk
pedo
about
tears.
in the last couple of
Pedo
in the last week or two. Was to compile evidence of this, and I'll definitely post that in an actual video. Because
Well, if they're the pedo tears for the goddamn Justice League. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Sorry, continue. I'm sorry.
Just to expose this publicly online, because apparently I pissed off the pedophiles so much by having this show that they're trying everything they can to shut me down, which I'm not surprised. The map community hates me. A lot of them are blocking the shit out of me right now, and trying to look into my shit as we speak. So let's just say the maps are not happy. They don't like the Fox existing against them. So if you really care about the show, you want to support it, by all means, like, subscribe, share it to as many people as possible. I don't care who. Just put it out there. Community hates me. Put the word out there. Put the fucking word out there about this Fox versus an army of pedophiles.
Fox and Friends. Yeah. Fox and
Fox and Friends versus an army of fucking pedofags. It's gonna be
with
interesting.
their pride
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
So,
That's a tiny ass army.
but no, really though, it is funny and somewhat retarded at the same time to know that my channel is constantly being under siege by pedophiles. It's the reason why I haven't fucking uploaded anything in a couple of weeks. Because one, I couldn't upload anything in a week, and two, I have to plan carefully on a video to explain what the hell's going on. Because there's no way in hell you're going to want to watch over an hour of bullshit about what the hell's going on about all this crazy shit. So a condensed video would have to suffice. That.
Well, these pedophiles have really short attention spans, Cass.
Yeah,
So
yeah, they do. That they do. They fucking do.
Oh,
They
by the way,
do.
that Cass, that one debate that you guys invited me to, I kind of put that link in the description of my video talking about Stetson. So I just wanted to apologize to you for that. I didn't talk to you about that first, so I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Suppose. I don't care. Wait, what is this Metacrifemba? Apparently, Maps in Real Life podcast is something on it. It's on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I've stumbled upon that.
It's
I troll the fuck out of those comments.
yeah, it's legitimately on YouTube. Okay.
I'll link it in your chat.
Real thing on YouTube. This could be something to investigate.
Mega troll. They didn't like me too much in those comments.
Oh shit.
They hated me.
No, I really like. Why specifically do they go after you, Gage? Like, that's my question.
Because they really fucking hate him. That's why.
I mean, and I get that. It's just, but they specifically target him. Like they treat him like the weak link, even though he obviously is not. He's far from being the weak link.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I have, considering everyone else, I'm the one with like the lowest sub count out of everyone that I associate with.
But aren't you the one that basically is basically the magnet for these guys?
Hell, I don't know.
I know. So you are useful. You basically just bring them out, tell us about them, and then like we just jump on them.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, we need to talk about John too. Digi's
Where
gone.
the fuck did he go?
Well, we'll get to John when we get to John. Like, there's so many different pedofags that people want me to go after. It's a little difficult to quantify like who's the prioritized, but we'll get down people down the list. Anyway, the point is, let's see how long have we been on? About hour 45 minutes. I think that's a little bit longer than I typically want these streams to go. I tried to avoid 2 hours if possible, but you know, it happens. Anyway, the point, the ultimate point of all of this bullshit is I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I've already asked a few times, but I figured, you know, 3 times the fucking charm. If you really care about the progress of the show, the survivability of it, whatnot, then I actually would implore you to, you know, show this out to, you know, on Twitter, Facebook, talk about this on YouTube if you're someone who does a live stream show or a YouTube channel, or you just make videos. I don't mind or care. I want you guys to talk about some stuff, especially when that video is going to come out talking about the extent of the pedophiles really trying hard to censor my channel. I'm not joking when I say that they are really trying hard this time. It's really ridiculous, but you know, we'll get into that. It's a topic I don't want to fuck up on, which is why I've been taking such a while to make it. And the fact that these pedophiles expose themselves like almost every fucking day because they think they're emboldened by it. So because they're retarded. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Share this around, talk about this. You know, fucking, even if you have to do it through entirely word of mouth to like somebody you know in real life, I don't care how you do it, just do it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas and a happy new year, and we're gonna ramp, regardless of YouTube censorship, I'm gonna ramp up that fucking pedo hunting to 11. Make that a 2020 thing. Even if I'm stuck on BitChute. Oh, and by the way, speaking of that, I keep forgetting because I'm an idiot. Feel free to subscribe to my BitChute, Minds, and of course, BeLive. I got quite a few alternative platforms I'm on. I just don't show them like the moron that I am. So if you wanna find those, just in case I'm completely gone off of YouTube, which is a distinct possibility, then by all means, feel free. I'll put the links in the description down below. Hope you guys tickled your fancy. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'll see you later. I hope the panel, you guys enjoyed your time.
Almost
Oh,
certainly.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
Undoubtedly.
It was
Anyway.
fun.
Thank you, Cass. I love my Christmas present.
No problem. Anyway, I'm gonna play some music for the ending, and you guys can do whatever you guys feel like doing.
Thank you.